this YouTube channel is going to be made for art, guitar playing, a little bit of music, maybe vlogs, etc. So today I'm going to be doing a sketchbook tour because I have so many. Right now I'm on my 8th sketchbook. I'm going to be doing a tour of the 7th, and maybe I'll do one of the 6th. Okay, so I'm going to start this sketchbook tour by saying that this is my 7th sketchbook. So actually I'm on my 8th right now, and I'm actually pretty far down my 8th. So and this was started like March 2022 and finished the 1st of October 2022, and right now it's the 27th of October. So it was actually started really early. But this sketchbook actually was recycled, well, kind of recycled, because I actually bought this a year before I started it. And it has a lot of drawings that I thought were ugly and I wanted to cover, etc, etc. Some of the drawings here that I haven't covered because I like them or I don't mind them are kind of old. So this sketchbook is not organized at all. Literally so random. But most of it is organized, so I'm just going to kind of explain it as I go and hope you like it. Okay, so the stickers were made by an artist called Winderalar, and I saw her in Japan Weekend last year. And I bought these stickers because they're so cute. So one of them says, "Support living artists, dead ones don't need it," and that's Van Gogh. And the other one says, "It's going to be okay, it's a little tiger." I just thought it was really cute. On the first page, kind of just like my name, whatever. Okay, this was the first actual page in my sketchbook, and as you can see, like most of it is like ripped out here. Just because I had a bunch of pages that I did not like and I couldn't get rid of, and I like tried sticking stuff on top, but it just didn't work. So the first one is just kind of like this rock vibe. It's just this person sitting on a chair, too much work, just a bunch of girls. This was like around March that I did this. This was a watercolor piece, and I based it off 2 different pieces that I thought were really cute, and I basically kind of like mixed the 2 ideas and put them together. This was an idea for a painting, which I'm going to show you now. That's the painting, by the way. Okay, so this is just like a fun watercolor piece that I did in like 2 minutes, and I just used red and blue, and I did different backgrounds. I didn't use any reference. And then this is my friend. I just drew my friend in class. I'm actually kind of proud of this. Like, I do like it. Obviously, I'm a bit better now at drawing, so these are quite old, but I really do like this one, honestly. This was a movie ticket because we went to see Mireille with my dad. Really good French movie, by the way. This is really old. Like, this is before I started my sketchbook. I had this in it. It's still cute. I like the noses. I like that guy. That guy's really cool. He's a little, like, vampire. So I'm obsessed with the movie The Shining. Like, I absolutely love it. I really like that movie. So I decided to draw the lady from The Shining. I can't remember what her name is for the life of me, but you know who I'm talking about, right? The one who was getting attacked by her husband, and then she had the knife and she was behind the door, so I decided to draw that scene. And then I used my music sheet for clarinet and I like swapped it around, so it's actually supposed to be that way around. But I swapped it around, and then I little stamps of letters, and I made I wrote some lyrics on one of those like angsty songs. I think was the first like drawing I've done in the sketchbook, and as you can see, I actually covered like some of it here. Yeah, most of this was actually drawn in. I just covered most of it, so you can see like there's tons of papers stuck on it. There's just a bunch of collages that I made with my friend. Okay, here is like a little drawing, and I'm covering this up because it's kind of like a journal, so a bit private, but whatever. This is some drawings that I made, and this is some ideas that I was doing for the project, for like a tiny project that I was working on, and this is a drawing I made just for fun. At this time, I was in camp, and we were drawing a beach. So I'm just gonna zoom in. It was like an idea I had for a painting, and the painting is finished. This was also part of the idea that I had for the painting, and then this was just like a study of an island that I was looking at from far away because we had really nice views. This was just a tiny collage, you know, I was having fun with my friends. I really don't like this page, but I like this little pig, so that's fine. These are a bunch of just like a watercolor little illustration and just a bunch of songs. the Reese's chocolate is so good because I was in the US and they're so good and I love them, but they just don't sell them in Spain. So here I have some plants that I drew, and I think it turned out much better than I expected because I was using Sharpies and I was so scared that they would turn out wrong, which I'm so glad they didn't, which is great. Okay, I think here it gets better. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay, this is where it gets good. Because this was actually kind of recent. Like, this was at the end of September. So, it's really recent. I'm absolutely obsessed with this arm. With this hand, I don't know what came over me. But, like, this hand, it's just so well made. Like, I just really like it. And then I also like this little guy. Like, he's cute. I don't know. Overall, I feel like this page is definitely, you know, it's definitely one of the pages in my sketchbook. I think the last ones are always the best. I don't know why. Probably because of my improvement and stuff. Okay, here is a drawing that I made with my friend. I don't like it, but I really do like this page. I don't know why. It's something about it. I guess it's just like how the color makes the drawings like pop out, and scissors and the little, you know, the little montage we have there. Kind of cool. So this is my OC, Lou. I barely have any drawings of her. I actually have 4 OCs, but I never draw them, and I have such cool stories for them, which I will explain soon. This is just like a fun drawing that I made on the beach. I just kind of sat there and drew after going in the water, and this was in summer actually. This was around July. Yeah, so that was nice. This was also around July. I was also at the beach when doing this, and then I did this at home. It was more of like practice for face angles and all that because I really struggle with that a lot. So I looked at this tutorial and I kind of just used the technique where the faces are just pieces of paper and they fold, and it made it so much easier for me, honestly. So 10 out of 10 recommend. You start really simple. You start with like a square and then 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, and then every time you get more and more complicated till you get to this stage, which I really like. This was just like a fun little drawing that I decided to do. I don't know. This was around beginning of September. Okay. I'm so proud of myself for making this because it took so long. How I made it was that I took an X-Acto knife and I cut out like all the holes that I wanted to cut out to make it a web, and it's so cool. Like, I'm so proud of it because it took so long. Like, you have no idea, and it broke sometimes. So basically, I wanted to make that cool like web page effect, which I'm so happy about, and it turned out great. And so I cut all of this, but it was really fragile. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put some tape over it to make it like less fragile. So I put some tape over it, and now it looks cooler because it's like a layer. I don't know. I really like it. This is just a weird sketch. I don't like it at all, honestly. Okay, I hate this page, but I like this one. Like, this one's okay. I don't have much to say about this, honestly. Oh, okay. So, this is a Mac DeMarco song. I really like this page. The first one's a little fish made of acrylic. And then the second one is like a girl. And I use color pencils for this. I don't know. I just really like it. Okay, this was the day of my birthday. And I was like, I need to make some kind of birthday drawing. So I did. And then this is a bunch of notes that I got passed by my friends and stuff. Some weird sketches that I do and some angsty song lyrics because who doesn't like that? And some poses. I don't really like that, but I love this page. Like, this page really is my favorite page out of the whole sketchbook. Like, I'm not kidding. And it's probably like it's the last one, I think. Like, it's so well done. Like, I don't know what went over me. I don't know what came over me for making this, but I'm so proud of myself. I swear. Sometimes I have like those creative explosions where I'm just really good at something, and then the next day I try the same thing and it just never works. Anyway, the rest is just junk. Like, just blank paper and just writing and whatever. So that's it for today, and this is my little sketchbook.